welcome everyone to Jcw Raw episode 147, as it is our Good Friday special, and well, to say the least, it's a little stormy where we're at here in South Carolina for the Good Friday special. And one thing, and of course there will be an Easter special this Sunday, as the one match we can confirm for that event is we will see a match I never thought we'd ever see: The Undertaker versus Rennick. And I cannot wait. And that is going to be an absolute war between Rennick and Undertaker. But to get things started off here on the Good Friday special, I think that we don't have anything stacked here tonight. Well, look at this. Ladies and gentlemen, your opening contest is scheduled for one fall, and is for the Redemption Championship. And here we go. Rennick figured to make things a little fair for the other two world champs, Orton and Merch, since they both had to defend their titles last week. The decision was made that here on the Good Friday special of Raw, Golden Boy would defend his Redemption Championship, and the challenger was ultimately chosen to be this man, Finn Balor, one of the fastest up-and-comers here in JCW. And his opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, he is the current Redemption Champion, Golden Boy. Golden Boy, at the winner of this match at Survival, will defend that title against the winner of Rick Rude versus Baron Corbin. But the thing is though, Golden Boy may not be champion by the time Survival rolls around if he loses his title to Finn Balor here tonight. Here we go, the Good Friday special. We haven't done one of these in a while. Usually it's just been the Easter special, but we figured that you the fans deserve this. Whoa, and a sling blade. A sling blade by Finn Balor. Chop after, and then shots. And now Balor. Dodge nail in the champion. Reign is done. Here we go, to become the champion. Oh, come on now. This is Golden Boy, one of the top stars in JCW right now. Oh man. As it's all about one thing and one thing only: the Redemption Championship. That title pretty much is Golden Boy's life at the moment. And he'd be damned if anyone tries to take it from him. Wait, but Balor escapes the 1916. That's one of Balor's finishing moves. Oh wait, what's Balor? Balor could be moments away from winning the freaking title. I mean, when you're facing Finn Balor, your match could end in a heartbeat. No! But Golden Boy moved out of the way and a bulldog from the champion. Man, these guys are just beating the hell out of each other. Golden Boy has just probably been surprised on how quick Finn Balor is. I think Golden Boy heading into this may have underestimated Balor. Balor, he wants to be the champion. Wait. Golden Boy, Golden Boy able to escape. And now Golden Boy, now able to deliver. 1916 to Balor to retain the title. No! Finn Balor is still in this. Balor is determined to win the redemption title here tonight. And now, Golden Boy, wait, Balor, move out of the way. And inverted DDT, Balor. Balor goes to the top. Balor goes to the top. What is Finn thinking? Why? Golden Boy, pop right back up. And a golden slam. A golden slam. But Balor at 2.5. At 2.5. Then Balor is still in this match. So, oh man. Wait, Balor. Drop toe hold. If Balor, he isn't done. I think Balor should avoid going to the top rope for the rest of this match. Balor now. Finn. Here we go again. Yes. Balor is moments away from winning the redemption championship. The Kodagra. Are you kidding me? How is it not over? Oh my god, How is this match not over? What does it take? This has been fast-paced and hard-hitting. Both men want to be champion. Golden Boy, Lion Soul. And Balor is in a world of pain. No, wait, no, he's not. Well, he may be in a world of pain, but not in enough pain though. You can't stop him fighting. Why? But Golden Boy, he's got Balor. Final cut. Golden Boy out of nowhere. Just shrugged all off the plate. I just nailed Balor with the final cut. Golden Boy retains. Oh my god. What an impressive title defense for Golden Boy. Oh, now Golden Boy with a show of respect to the up-and-comer Finn Balor. Both of these young men deserve to be champion, but in the end, Golden Boy comes out on top, still your redemption champion. But ladies and gentlemen, we are only a few short weeks away from the Survival pay-per-view, and we are about to learn. We all know who's going to be a part of Team Rom at Survival, but what we don't know is who will be representing Rennick's army. As we all know, Rennick himself will not, I repeat, will not be competing in the match at Survival because he claims that there's no one worthy for the time being of facing him. So, everyone's been wondering on my thoughts on who are Ron Buster's teammates. Well, believe me, they're impressive, but they are still no match for my army that will go into survival and crush Rom's team like bugs, thus vanquishing them from my empire. But the guys who I selected for my army are the team captain and most loyal soldier, Brock Lesnar, Bill Goldberg. Let's see, who else shall I pick? Here's one. The returning Sin. What? That's right, the Sin. And if you think that's a mind blower, my final team member is Jcw Hall of Famer, the Outlaw. What? Are you kidding me? There's no way Renegade should persuade those guys to get on his team. And if you don't believe it, well, wait until this Sunday at the Easter special when me, Outlaw, and Sid stand in this very ring and we shake hands and they signed a contract to join my army. And Rom, I know what's running through your head. The fact of the matter is this: you don't have what it takes to beat me, so you sure as hell don't have what it takes to beat my army. So, come survival, that will be your last night. So relish these last few weeks you have here in JCW. There's no way Rennick actually, how the hell I could see how Rennick could have gotten the Sin to come back, because after all, the only reason why the Sin went away is because he lost the first blood match to Cameron Bash back at Great Balls of Fire. But there is just no way he got the Outlaw. The Outlaw retired after St. Valentine's Day Massacre in 2017, after having that instant classic with Black Heron for the JCW Championship. So there's no way. The Sin I could see, but the Outlaw, there's no way Rennick has the Outlaw back in JCW. But you know, Rennick, when he makes a promise, it's gonna happen. So until this Sunday at the Easter special, I guess I'm gonna have to take his word for it. And here we go. The Eater of Worlds, Bray Wyatt. It is a newcomer in Bray Wyatt. And taking on one of the biggest stars in JCW history. A multi-time world champion and tag team champion, Edge. Whoa, an Edge. Oh, as it was announced on social media this morning that Bray Wyatt, with his attack on Freddy Krueger last week on Raw, it will be Bray Wyatt versus Freddy Krueger at Survival, the battle of the spooky dudes. Oh man, Edge with a kick right to the back of Wyatt. As Bray Wyatt used to be a part of TCW before that company folded in late 2015. Oh, and since then Bray Wyatt has been competing on the indie circuit until he made his presence known here in JCW earlier this year around SummerSlam, when he targeted the Messiah Blackheart and picked up a massive win over him at SummerSlam. And Wyatt has been dominating ever since. He's only suffered one loss, and that was in a triple threat match at Super Showdown for the Cyberfan Championship. Oh, Edge. And here comes the Rated R Superstar, but Wyatt, Bray Wyatt. And now Wyatt's throwing elbows at Edge. But Wyatt, if I were him, I would want to be looking over my shoulder, because Freddy can play the same games that Wyatt can. Why did Bray Wyatt target Freddy? That we have yet to find out. Wait, oh no, Edge. Edge now. Edge with a float over DDT. Now that is why Edge is a guaranteed Hall of Famer. Here just right off the apron. And Edge is not done with the Eater of Worlds. Up against the barricade. And now, oh my God. Edge. And now, with a body shot. Now Wyatt, a back suplex. And Wyatt with the cover on Edge. We all know the history of Edge's neck problems that could definitely have ended this match. But Edge keeps on going. And now Edge is in trouble. The Uranagi. And now Bray Wyatt looks to win this. Wait, hold on. Edge getting Wyatt off. Wyatt didn't like that with spare. Well, I definitely didn't like that. There's your second loss, Wyatt. No! Unbelievable! I was about to say, well, there's Bray Wyatt's second ever JCW loss. But no, Wyatt is still in it. Gotta give it to him. Oh, and Bray Wyatt. Now, man, just crushed Edge. And Wyatt has the Rated R Superstar. in position for Sister Abigail. Wyatt hooks the leg. Wyatt with the win. Man, Edge tried everything he could, but Bray Wyatt is something else. He really is something else, as the Eater of Worlds picks up the victory. Look, straight up, I thought Edge had Bray Wyatt defeated there, but Wyatt kept on coming and silenced Edge with Sister Abigail, and Wyatt picked up the victory. Is there anyone that can beat Bray Wyatt one-on-one? Match Bray Wyatt. Wait a minute. Oh, my just got my answer. It's Friday. I knew Wyatt should have been watching over his shoulder. There's Freddy and a spine buster. Freddy Krueger. What is he about to do to Wyatt? The RKO. Freddy Krueger with an RKO. Or like, oh my. Oh my God. Freddy Krueger getting payback on Wyatt. But ladies and gentlemen, coming up next is going to be a good one. The Cyber Fam Championships on the line. It's Kane versus Triple H. As we all know, at Survival, Kane will go one-on-one with Shawn Michaels, who was revealed to be unknown and had a new Jcw contract. And Triple H will face The Undertaker in an I Quit match. As we are now. But here tonight, though, it's Kane versus Triple H for the Cyber Fam Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, the following is a hardcore match, and it's for the Cyber Fam Championship. Oh my God. Introducing first, the challenger from Knoxville, Tennessee, Kane. As Kane makes that walk towards the ring, whenever I see Kane come down here, I get chills down my spine, because you never know what mood Kane's in. And well, I don't think Kane's ever in a good mood, but knowing that he's gonna be able to get his hands on HBK, Shawn Michaels, and survival, that'll make him happy and a chance to finally end this whole rivalry with him and Undertaker versus Triple H and Shawn Michaels. And here tonight, Kane is just to sell things with the game. And his opponent from Greenwich, Connecticut, he is the current Cyber Fam champion, representing Red X Army, the game, Triple H. No matter whether you like Triple H or not, whether you applaud his tactics or not. You have to respect the game, and there is no denying that one day he will be inducted into the Hall of Fame, no matter what kind of heinous act he does now or in the future. As Triple H is a two-time Cyberfam champion at the midst of his second reign, but of course that championship has a 24/7 rule. But you got after all, the man of Triple H meets at Survival in the I Quit match, The Undertaker was the first ever Cyberfam champion and went on to hold the belt 3 times. And it wasn't until Shawn Michaels that reign lasted. As Triple H is only the 3rd man ever to hold the belt twice. Man, you'd think it'd be easy to hold the belt more than once, since it's got a 24/7 rule, but really, it's not. But here we go. Hardcore match. Cyberfam Championship. As it will, since we got Kane and Triple H tonight, it will be Michaels and Taker on the Easter Special Sunday. And then, of course, at Survival will be Kane and Michaels and Triple H and Taker. But the question is, which one of those matches will be for a championship? Well, that's if that person's still champion by then, of course. Because they still got a few more Raws to get through, plus the Easter Special itself. And here comes Kane. Wait, no, Triple H. Oh, no, Triple H. Oh my God, there's shots. They had no effect on the big red monster. Okay, look at Triple H hiding, but trying to stay away from Kane. But Kane, he's got all night, so he ain't got no problem. Whoa! Kane again, catching Triple H with a huge right, and the game is getting his. There goes Triple H. Triple H out. Throwing shots at the big red monster. Those. Oh, well, that had an effect on Kane. And now, the Cyberfam champion, Triple H, is going to work. Oh! And a knee right to the base. Triple H looking to end this thing early. Figure four. Oh! On the tree trunk legs of Kane. Can Triple H force Kane to tap out to the figure 4 leg? No. It'll take a lot more to force a monster like Kane to give up. And the champion Triple H is just being tossed around like a rag doll by Kane. Because the barricade. Followed up by a running power slam. What a matchup. This has been. Kane has absolutely destroyed the champion. I never knew anyone could do this to Triple H, but when you got a fire burning deep within you, I guess you can. And Kane, he does, although it is a hardcore match, Kane really does not care for using any weapons. But maybe up here, Triple H's best interest to use some now. Triple H. I must have heard what I said, because now he's going, so yeah, oh man, he's got a chair. Kane. Oh my God. Right over the skull. Right over the skull. With the chair. Triple H. Telling Kane the state. Oh my God. Triple H. That might be it. Kane might be out. No! This Kane is truly a monster. I mean, 2 chair shots to the head. That would have kept me down. Oh no, but then again, Kane's not human. Triple H spine buster. But whether you're human or not, a freaking spine buster from Triple H is gonna hurt. And now, the game is taking it to Kane. Oh, Kane. He is. Oh no! Right to the ribs. DDT on the steel chair. Oh, and this will take out a man or a monster. The pedigree. That's it. No! Are you kidding me? Really? Kane is still in this match. And Triple H can't believe it. Oh wait, no. Kane and a bulldog. Kane with a bulldog. Kane now. Kane has his hands on the steel chair. Triple H, what want to be you right about now? Man, his brains were just scrambled. Oh no, my God! Man, this has been a true beating. That's what this has turned into. Wait! Triple H blocked. The game blocked. Oh, an inverted Russian leg sweep. What the hell? You hear that? It's those bells. It's the Undertaker's bells. And Kane's getting up. But wait, Kane, wait a minute, Kane, he's got Triple H, wait a minute, oh my God, Kane got him, oh my God, now that's how you do it, that's how you do it. Oh my. That is, oh my God. The Undertaker just cost Triple H big time. Triple H, the Undertaker's bells went off. Triple H was distracted and Kane was able to roll up the game and get the 3 count. Where's match and new Cyber Feb champion Kane. Oh, this feels right. Kane is the new Cyber Fam champion. And we know for a fact that, oh man, that's how it's done. But ladies and gentlemen, it is main event time. Rennick said that we're going to get a bit of a sneak peek of what's to come at Survival when Rennick's quote-unquote team captain teams up with Goldberg to take on Ron Buster and Chris Jericho, as of course Jericho will be a part of Ron Buster's team. Matter of fact, Jericho is the is the co-captain on as of course Rom is the co-captain. As of course Rom is the co-captain, or excuse me, Jericho is the co-captain of Rom's team at Survival. As of course, those of you who are not up to date, the stipulation for the 8-man elimination tag is if Rennick's Army wins, then Rom and all of his teammates will be fired from JCW. However, if and only if Rom's team wins, then they will get the last 4 spots in the Royal Rumble match in June. But of course, if Rom's team loses, then Rom and all of his teammates will be fired. Ladies and gentlemen, the following is your main event of the evening, and it is a tag team match. Injured first from Minneapolis, Minnesota, representing Rennick's Army, Brock Lesnar. Rennick, before Black Heron finally came to his senses and turned on the original sin, BH was Rennick's most loyal soldier. But now that title, of course, has to go to the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar. And to begin with, the reason why Lesnar and Heyman are a part of Rennick's Army is because Rennick pays Lesnar big bucks. That's why Brock was willing to lose to Rennick back at Halloween Havoc in September. As the Beast Incarnate stands in the ring, getting ready to do battle. Now, was the decision that Rennick made to have Brock Lesnar and Goldberg on the same time smart or not? Because we all know the history between Bill Goldberg and Brock Lesnar a few short years ago in 2015 at StarMania 11. Goldberg and Brock Lesnar went to war and had one hell of a match. But in the end, of course, Goldberg came out on top. And his tag team partner from Atlanta, Georgia, also representing Rennick's Army, Bill Goldberg. Oh man, I gotta say, it is one hell of a ferocious competitor. Now, Goldberg, I believe, those series of matches he had with Jcw at the start of the year were truly something else. And while Goldberg only won one of those matches, the steel cage match at Snowfall at the end of 2018, in December, still, Goldberg is one hell of a ferocious competitor. And tonight, him and Brock Lesnar stand by. And their opponents burst from the Isle of Malta, weighing in at 259 pounds, Rob Buster. As Rob Buster, the former leader of Jcw, makes his way down towards the ring, Rob has spent almost the past year having to, quote-unquote, prove himself to his older brother Rennick that he is worthy to fight him. As of course the stipulation on the matches, and knowing Rob knows what lays at stake at Survival. If him and his team lose, then they are gone from Jcw for good. However, what makes competing in the match worth it is the fact that if they win, then they will get the last 4 entries in the Royal Rumble match. And you can see the look on Rob's face. Rob knows that he can't afford to get too hurt in this match here tonight. Because if he does, well, to say the least, they could definitely possibly lose it now. We're getting ready for our main event, as it's Lesnar and Rob Buster starting off. These two, the only time that these two have only gone out in tag team action, and that's the same thing here tonight, tag team. Oh, and Rob, he just headbutted Lesnar. Here we go. Oh, and look at that. Oh my God, a Goldberg steamroll over Rob. But man, Lesnar, I don't think Brock's too sure where he is right now. Whoa! And look at Rob, he's enjoying this. On Goldberg. Oh man. Drive that Goldberg out of the ring. And back into the ring. Goes Rob. And now attacking the Y2J. Chris Jericho. And Paul Heyman can't believe what he's seeing. What Rob is pulling out. Oh, we all know the history between Goldberg and Chris Jericho from WCW back in the 90s, plus the early 2000s. Oh, Jericho. And we all know what Jericho thinks of Goldberg, and we all know what Goldberg thinks of Jericho. Can't know. Jericho dodged back suplex. Chris Jericho just beaten down. Oh my God, that had no effect on Bill Goldberg, and Chris Jericho had no clue on how to react. And now Goldberg looks to destroy Y2J. And Paul Heyman is enjoying what he says, and Rennick has to be enjoying it too. As now Lesnar saying that he wants to be tagged in Oh, what is Brock? Oh, a double back body drop. Look at Raw trying to will Chris on. When you fight with Brock Lesnar and Bill Goldberg, that's not going to do much weight, but Jericho. Wait, there goes Lesnar, wait. Jericho, drop kick it to the floor. Goes Lesnar, there, no, Goldberg, come on. A cheap shot by Goldberg, but Jericho trying to pay Goldberg back. There you go. Hey, Chris, look at suplex by Lesnar. Wait, missed, tag into Raw. And then comes Raw running Bulldog to the Beast. Hey, what the hell? Goldberg. Down goes Bill. Wait, but Lesnar, oh my god. Lesnar. We have almost decapitated Ron. Oh, knee. Right to the face of Ron Buster. And now Lesnar using his strength, his power to take down Ron and to keep him down. And another suplex. It's not going to allow Ron to get a breather. Oh, how much more can Ron take? Wait, Ron, are you? Oh my god, Lesnar caught him. Oh, into a frontward slam. Oh, but it's not enough to win this tag team match. Jericho. Now it's Ron suffering the same fate that Jericho was. What the fuck are these guys gotta do to stop Lesnar and Goldberg? If they can. Wait, Ron. Wait, watch Rob. Oh my god. Ron telling the Beast to get up. Lesnar doesn't know where he is. And he definitely don't know where he is now. Go to sleep. But go to sleep. Lesnar is still trying to get up. Sleeping pill. No, Lesnar counter. Brock Lesnar counter. Oh, come on now. Nailing Jericho off the apron. Lesnar has Rom up. Lesnar with an F5. Come on. But Rob, get down. Rob won't quit. Brock Lesnar can't believe it. But seeing is believing. And Rob is still in it. He may not still be in it. And he's... Oh, if Goldberg gets this, Rob definitely won't be in it. Rob, look out. No, spare from Goldberg. Wait a minute, Rob. Hey, no, settle it. Oh. And here comes the ruler of Malta. Here we go. Wow. Oh, he's got Goldberg up. He's got him up. Put Goldberg to sleep. Go to sleep. And a tag to Chris Jericho. Elbow to the heart. And now, Jericho chop, kick, punch. He's doing whatever he can to keep... Oh no, Goldberg. Go for that thrust kick, but miss. Jericho. Oh my god. If he could put Goldberg in this, it's all over. Walls of Jericho. Can he force Goldberg to submit? Lesnar trying to reach out for the tag. Oh. Will Goldberg submit for him unless to lose this tag team match? Oh, come. Oh no, look at this. Follow him with a smile on his face now. And a belly. And now Goldberg pummeling Chris Jericho gonna do all. Oh man. Jericho, he's got something. Wait, oh. And that's truly something. The code breaker. May just broken the nose of Goldberg. Oh no. Hooks the leg. For the win. No! Oh my god. Jericho trying to get the support of the Jcw fans. Because that's what's kept Jericho going. Y2J. Oh man. Walls. Oh, wait, no, Goldberg. He was able to block it. Yes. Goldberg was able to block. And now that thrust kick. And now he's telling Jericho to come on to get him. And now Goldberg. What in the world is Goldberg about to do to Chris Jericho? Goldberg, we all know what that sign means. Goldberg, no, a spear! I think if Jericho is just sparing that, if Jericho may not be getting up after that one. But Goldberg and Lesnar to win this tag match. Oh no, there you go, Raw. There you go. Oh, that son of a bitch cheap shot you. Wait, Goldberg. Scott Rob suplex. Oh, wait, but Jericho. No time to heal up. Oh, wait, Chris, look out. Chris, look out. There's Lesnar. Damn it, these guys and their dirty tactics. They know they're really close to being beat. Jericho trying to stand up on his own 2 feet. Goldberg to win this tag team match with the jackhammer. Why? No. That didn't. Are you kidding me? Jericho just kicked out a jackhammer. Are you what? Brock Lesnar and Goldberg kept living out Lesnar. Oh, I knew Jericho had heart, but I didn't know he had enough in him to kick out of a jackhammer. Oh my god. And Jericho has been busted open. Oh my god. Come on, ref. Stop us. Wait. Chris will not quit. Chris Jericho has never quit in his whole life. So why would he start tonight? Oh, what's he about to do to Lesnar? Brock Lesnar. Oh. Just got nailed with a drop kick. Tag into Raw. And there goes Lesnar. Heyman, if I were you, I'd move out of the way. Rob soared to the skies, plummeting onto the beast incarnate. Oh my God. What a tag team match. This has been. If this truly is any indicator come survival, it truly is going to be a war for the victory. But there's Goldberg. There's Goldberg. Able to break it up. Raw. What a shot. Wait, he's telling Chris. Do you want in? And now, tag in. Jericho. Goldberg's down. Goldberg's dead. Oh my God. Oh yeah. Garrett Wilson's belly. Yes. Walls of Jericho to win this match here tonight on Raw. Jericho. Switch it. He really is. Oh my God. Paul Heyman. He has no idea what to think. Especially Brock Lesnar taps out to this hold, which he probably thinks Lesnar is. Oh shoot. But Lesnar had just happened to have enough left in the tank. Oh, maybe tagging with Jericho was a bad move. Oh. No, wait a second. Oh my God. And Lesnar, the coward. Sneak attack him up. Oh, Brock Lesnar. Here we Jericho. Chris Jericho is covered in blood. He's gonna let Goldberg get the final blow. Gonna put the final nail in the coffin on one of the greatest tag matches I think I've ever seen in my life. Here we go. Wait, Jericho! Blocked it! The card breaker! Oh my God, Jericho blocked it! The knee to the head and a code breaker! Oh, there goes Lesnar. Jericho hits Goldberg with another, just to be sure. Jericho. Chris Jericho and Rob actually. They made the impossible possible. They beat Raw, they beat Goldberg and Brock Lesnar. And Goldberg and Lesnar. Goldberg and Lesnar operated as a great tag team. But they could not defeat Ron Buster and Chris Jericho. Or switch. Ron Buster and Chris Jericho. Oh, look at Jericho covered in blood. If this is from what our... Oh, man. Ron and Chris have to be feeling good. Rennick said said that tonight we're going to see what things are going to be come Survival. Well, I don't know what he's talking about. Well, if this really is an indicator, well, Rennick's army would have just been defeated. Oh man, what a war. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all enjoyed this edition of Jcw Raw, and we will see you all this Sunday on the Easter special.